You know what time it is. Welcome to Great Table Talk. Four childhood friends coming together to make a difference in our everyday community. Enjoy this week's episode. Welcome to Great Table Talk. It's Cash. How y'all doing?
Good.
Hey, Ree. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
And of course, we have our YBS family.
What's good? What's good?
Oh, he's on cue. And
yeah, I ain't doing it the second time.
I can't even.
Keep
You
moving.
get too much.
When you have to do the second take, Lord.
The first time around.
Well, we have some great topics today, but let's start off with our hot topics, and then I'll get into our main topic, which our main topic will consist of a host of questions that we receive via email, DM, and just our friends and family sending us text messages. So, Ree, what's our hot topic for today?
Oh, this is a good one. So, talking about a man and a woman in South London. Simon Lewis donated his kidney to Mary Emmanuel. He's in love with this woman, and he donated his kidney to her and helped nurse her back to health. And she got strong and everything, and she's feeling great. And he said, well, wonderful, I should propose marriage. And he did that, and she respectfully declined his request. So, so he closed out the interview by saying, well, I asked for her heart, but I asked to give her my heart, but instead I had to settle for giving her my kidney. So, question. Would you want your kidney back?
So if he was my boo, and I thought that we were in love,
So
and
hold
we
on,
were
they were together before he
I was
gave
about
the
to ask
kidney?
that too.
No.
Yeah.
It did not. The article did not clarify that they were together.
He was shooting
said
it.
that he was in love with her for many years.
That's just a hell of a way to shoot your shot. That's
Yeah,
an
it is.
incredible way to shoot your shot. Like he might have caught a L in the situation, but he going down in the shoot your shot Hall of Fame.
How can you bounce back? Oh, with that one
Bounce
kidney.
back,
I mean,
look.
just come on now.
Like, look, if y'all think that's not gonna be a major selling point for him down the road, y'all are wrong. He's gonna be the one kidney dude that's gonna be beating him off with a stick.
Okay. The article didn't state whether they were dating, but let's just say they were dating, right? And he decided to take it to the next level and say, okay, will you marry me? And she was like, no, I'm good.
Give my kidney back.
I'm here to tell you, you better run me.
I want my kidney back.
Run it.
No,
Because I'm risking my life,
Look,
for love.
That's right.
And you decline my love?
So you trying to tell me, Brandon, you wouldn't want your kidney back?
no, like this dude is about to be the Bachelor or something. Like he's about to get so paid. Like he's gonna be on
Okay.
all these television shows. Like this dude is gonna be a rock star for the next 15 minutes.
Okay, you do have a point.
So I mean, I'm totally good with his situation because it might have hurt in the moment, but believe you me, by the time he finished, he's gonna be the one that's gonna be laughing.
People laughing at him right now.
Sir, would you want your kidney back? Would you want your kidney back?
That man from Cologne, he ain't taking no kidneys
Let
back.
me hear this answer.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh,
he
you didn't hear the
hit.
question.
That was a good way. That was a good comeback.
That was a
That was
good.
a good one.
Okay, stick with that.
Yeah, stick with that.
I will want my kidney back. Just letting you know, I will want mine. Run me mine. Okay, so let's move on to the main topic, which is a host of questions that we will answer. And we're going to pass some of these questions around because I just don't want to be the only one with these questions here. Take one, pass it down. Okay. We were asked, can you be friends with your ex? I'm not going to answer this one first. I'm going to go down to the end of the table.
Yeah, you're going to put me in an uncomfortable situation.
Oh my! I always do that, right?
Well, yeah, you always do that. And she probably going to be waiting for this.
I know. Because I'm letting you know right now. I'm giving you the heads up that I have a petty way about myself. So that's why I'm going to answer very
Yeah,
last.
you was shooting your shot at me.
Right.
So,
Oh, he's...
Oh, wait.
I don't remember that, Pat, but okay.
would I be comfortable? You said being comfortable or still being friends with
Can
your
you
ex.
be friends with
Can
your
we
ex?
still
Yeah.
be friends? Well, minus one ex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say it like that. Minus one ex. I don't have an issue. I think, in my past, a lot of the relationships I was in never was on a bad term. So when I see them or speak to them, it's all good. I mean, I think if you keep it cordial and be, grown about it and be mature about it, yes, you can. And if your significant other can understand that, and she or he is mature enough to, accept the fact that, that was your past. You had history with them, and you never had no bad blood. So what? Yeah, I think you can. But now, in other circumstances, in my personal life, there's one person I can never be. Well, I'm just gonna say we're not great friends. We're not the best of
You're
friends.
not friendly. You just.
Yeah, I cringe every time we see each other. So
yeah, I have a few of those as well.
But yeah, I think you can if you're mature about the situation and cordial. Yeah, you just gotta respect your significant other. But it's always good to have a healthy relationship with people.
Okay, Ree.
I would say
He was trying to be so mature with his answer, but go ahead, Ree.
It depends on the couple. It depends on the situation.
Right.
I think that it's important for couples to, especially if you're talking about being a friend with an ex and you're in a relationship or you're married or anything like that, you have to set boundaries. And you have to understand what the motives of the other, person is, are. So there may be people that I may not want my husband to be, affiliated with or friends with. That doesn't mean you can't be cordial, because I don't want you out there being rude to people. But as far as friends, and I use the term friends.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can be cordial with you.
Right.
You can be cordial with anybody, but to say we're friends.
Am I leaning?
What do we mean by friends?
What is the definition?
Because a friend can be close friends.
Right.
Okay.
And cordial can be.
Let's even just high surface level. Let's just call it someone that you converse with from time to time. That when you see you're friendly, you can possibly hang out with that person.
I'm confused with all the detail. Like,
I'm confused with
it's
the
an
details
ex.
too.
Like, I mean, you used to bump uglies. Y'all
Okay.
really like. I mean,
Facts.
But that's a
like,
pretty
dude,
broad question, though.
It's
Like,
not broad. Like, it's
it's-
real. Like,
No.
No, because it
We-
could be the type of. I mean,
the ex. There's no different type
Okay,
of exes. Like,
well, you-
it's an ex relationship.
Well, you single though. You single. You
there
talking
might be
to.
somebody married that has an ex-wife
Right.
or ex-husband. That's
Yeah,
a different kind
but
of
I mean,
ex-wife
there's still-
and an ex-boyfriend.
Again, I'm with you. You can tell we're related right here. Because here's the thing. If married or not married, if you're my ex, are they participating in it? Are they participating in it? All right. My ex, you're my ex. And let's just say in a marriage, your ex is your ex. That means you're
That's it.
exed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I have someone that I dated like in middle school or something and I'm married,
that
of
don't
course
count.
we could, you know what I'm saying? So in my adult
I mean-
life, no, we can't be friends.
Yeah, because it's not like saying, "Hey, I saw you in the mall." It's like you're friends. Like you're still calling each other, hanging out with each other. Like, is that cool?
That's what
like,
I'm saying. It's a difference between being
No,
cordial,
this
Being
with
cordial
somebody
and being-
No, we're
friends.
not talking
Yes,
about
it
being
is.
cordial. No, but the question is not about being cordial. The question is about being friends.
Right,
Like
that's what I'm
like
saying.
everyday friends.
Let's talk about
That's
friends.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like as far as friendships, again, I think that is determined by if you're in a relationship with someone else and you're married and you're wanting to determine whether or not you can be friends. I think it's up to that couple. I personally, I don't keep friendships with my exes. That's me. You know?
So-
But it doesn't negate, or determine whether or not someone else can make that same requirement. And you're like, it
So
just
so
depends.
so if you dated a guy like one of your ex, all right. Now that you're a married woman, but if you out in the grocery store or at the mall or whatever, you seen one of your ex boyfriends that you don't have any bad blood with,
It's still trying to make
you
it
mean
work.
to tell me you walk past without speaking?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
No, but me waving at you don't mean that we're friends.
But I'm saying the whole conversation, like hey, let's how it's been going.
Okay, no,
I mean,
no. Nope.
Okay.
So no, my ex is out there. I'm not your friend. We aren't friends. We will never be friends.
I'm trying to answer the question generally.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
if
generally.
I answer it based on myself and my husband, like,
But in all honesty, okay, let me be fair. If someone wants to be my friend and I'm married, it's only fair for him to be our friend. Loosely.
That's a good-
You got what I'm
man,
saying?
that's
Because
a good
sometimes
statement.
people can be in relationships and
Yeah.
they can be friends with an opposite sex, and then whether it's an ex or not, and then their spouse or their significant other don't know anything about it.
Right. That's a good one. That's a good. That's a good issue to touch on. Because if they're opposite sex, I think, and if you're in a marriage, then we all need to be damn.
Yeah, you're right. And where we going? Where we hanging out at?
Yeah, I can dig that. If you know,
Right.
we
Right.
all need to be friends.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so what's your question, Ree? What's your question?
Is it okay for your soon-to-be spouse to have a bachelor or bachelorette party?
I think so. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my my Denzel having a bachelorette party. I mean, a bachelor party. Like, hold on, Denzel? No. Yeah, I'm okay with it. What'd you say, Brandon?
I'm saying if it's a problem to have it, y'all better not get married.
Okay, that's facts.
Like I think that questions like that are even like that's a sincere lack of trust. That's saying I don't want you to have a bachelor party because I don't want you to be around women because you don't know how to control yourself.
True, which means goes back to
You shouldn't be getting married. in the first
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely,
exactly.
absolutely. So, Pat, you had a bachelor party?
place. Yeah. Oh, we had a blast. Actually, Brandon was a part of it. We
Oh,
flew
you
out to
Don't
it was
remember none of
me, Brandon, and one of my other partners. We
I
flew
cannot
out to
recall.
Dominican. But it was cool though. You know,
Yeah.
we was chilling. It ain't nothing really.
I think when
Yeah,
you've grown, you kind
You
of,
took the words out of my mouth. You know, I'm a much more mature adult these days than I was back then.
Right.
So I got all of that stuff out of my system a long time ago. So me hanging out with my partners, going across the country, having a good time, it was just more of just getting out, hanging out, getting away before I do whatever I'm about to do.
Right,
And,
right.
I mean, but to each his own. I mean, whoever, you know, if you want to wild out before that one last time, hey, that's that man business. That's, you know.
What does wow out? Ooh, I had that.
I mean, I done been to some bachelor parties that's been out of control, and
I've heard of
liquor get
some-
involved. You know,
Yeah, I've heard of
Man,
some.
Look, stop violating the code, man.
Okay,
Just
no,
stop,
he
man.
just said he's heard. He's
I
speaking
ain't
in
violating
general.
no
Just
code.
they
I'm
trying
just-
it.
you asking
hear
a
him?
question.
He is something else.
I ain't saying no names. I'm just
He ain't
saying.
saying. He ain't say Raheem.
You
Right.
just-
Last May.
So I'm telling you, every woman that hear you speak just now, they gonna be side-eyeing their man just.
So
No,
Pat,
they
I
not.
just know.
so Pat was
Because
at that
they know
bachelor
they
party.
man.
Yeah. It just,
You know?
okay.
No,
Facts.
I mean, man, it's
Okay,
a whole lot
now
of people
that-
just went
there
under the
was-
We
bus.
got common sense. We know that sometimes these bachelor parties.
Right.
Okay.
And
What
I-
you
and
should
I-
be
and-
thinking
and I
about
bet-
is what that woman doing. Now, see, when women get around a batch of wild women in the clique, I can rest assure you that some things get out of hand. You know, but yeah, why you
Allegedly.
looking over there? I'm
Allegedly.
talking. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Allegedly.
Don't go over there with it.
Allegedly. Okay, so y'all know, as I mentioned, I think I probably mentioned before, that every now and again I like to entertain myself with a little buffoonery on TV. Okay, so of course my family not really crazy about. Forgot what this was. What's this, Black Ink? I think it was Black Ink. When the guy had the bachelor party, and he ended up. The night before he got married, and I think it was the Bahamas, wherever he got married,
I think
and he
that
ended up
was
sleeping
on
with
that
a,
show.
allegedly sleeping with a stripper.
I think that was on that show.
Okay, don't act like you that sophisticated. You never watch no reality TV.
I don't really watch Black. I mean, no.
Was it Black Ink?
I think that sounds familiar. I
Black
watch
Ink
a lot of
Chicago?
TV sometime. Look, Mark saying yeah.
Who?
That's it.
Yeah, the Black Ink Chicago. Thank you,
Yeah,
because
it
I
is.
mean everybody over here acting sophisticated like they don't
I'm just
know.
saying, I don't know.
It was Black Ink Chicago, and the guy who was getting married, I don't remember his name. He had sex with the stripper on camera. Well, excuse me, they were in the room. And the next morning, the brother of the bride-to-be was at the bachelor party as well.
So hold on. So
Whoa.
but this was happening while they were filming this, right?
Of course.
All right. Well, that's why I'm out of this conversation.
But she ended up marrying him anyway, so
Yeah, because bless their heart.
to each his own.
That he went and did that the day before his wedding with a camera crew around.
Because he knew
Yeah.
Well,
he
he
was
a,
gonna be
They-
he an idiot.
They ended up getting married. And it just so happened, fast forward, a couple of years later, they're married, they're happy, you know, he's gotten better, and now he's recently cheated on her with someone else, and he apologized on social media, so the saga continues. So I
Yeah.
wish the best
he
for
didn't
some
have no
folks,
respect
but
for in the
yeah,
first place.
it's just something
We have a
else.
question.
So anyway,
We have a question.
oh, what other question we have?
She was raising her hand like she had something to say.
No, she don't have anything to say. What's your question, Pat?
When two people break up, does it necessarily mean that someone was hurt? Can people break up without hurt being involved?
Well, answer to the first. Well, go ahead, Brandon.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hear that again.
Okay, one more time,
Say that.
Pat.
One more time.
Yeah.
When two people break up, does it necessarily mean that someone was hurt? And can people break up without hurt being involved?
Sounds hella complicated. Cash. There you go.
No, I want you to answer this
I mean,
one
somebody
because you
wrote
like
that
to
one.
skate. You like to skate.
I'm like, you say broad, like that's broad.
No.
What was
thing
broad
I
is,
don't
can
know.
people, can two people break up, and no one be hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I think
I
two
think
people
so.
can break up, and like, I mean, if it's a mutual agreement that things just not working out, I mean, it's possible. I don't think it happens a lot, but it's possible.
I'm gonna speak on somebody I closely know, a partner of mine, bachelor, break up in a long-term relationship, and it wasn't over like I hate you, or he did something. It was just it just wasn't working out at the time, or I guess they were just tired of each other, or just felt like it was time to move on.
Yep.
And the crazy part is, 2 or 3 years later, they still best of friends, and they talk. So. I think people can, it says, can people break up without hurt being involved? And that's a true example, of just, I guess sometimes people just get tired of the person they with and just need a breather or just to get away. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm answering that question accurately,
And what was the second part to that question?
Can people break up without hurt being involved?
Yeah, I think yes to both of those. But I mean,
I guess
it
I'm the
depends.
one
Like,
that thinks no.
you think
Yeah,
you
it
think
depends
no?
on how the
why you say no?
relationship goes.
There is because when you invest time with someone and you work in a relationship, even if you split mutually, and when I say hurt, I'm not saying you rolling all over the floor like you on Backstage and Maury. I'm saying oh, this is disappointing.
Yeah, yeah, I
this
agree with
didn't
that.
work out.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
That's
So
a good-
there's
definitely
no
agree
that's a
with
good
way
point.
That you can, split, especially if it's been a long-term relationship. There's no way that you can split and there's no hurt involved, no level of hurt.
Well, that's a good point. So someone was hurt, and to what level? I understand what you
Right.
mean.
Even if it's mutual.
Yeah, no,
if it's mutual.
I follow.
Yeah.
I don't know whoever broke up was like, okay, I'm good. You good? Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Unless you probably in
No, that's
in
how
middle school.
That's how breakups happen. Like everybody good, like at the moment, and then you get the 30-page
Yeah.
text,
Yeah.
like later. Everybody kind of like, so we ain't. Oh, all right. Like you don't even really finish sentences. Oh, so we get no more.
Shout out to Raheem.
Yeah.
Those texts were very freeing for me. I had to send them.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question, B?
If the engagement is broken, can the woman keep the ring, or should she keep the ring?
Ooh.
I answer that yes. Yes, she can.
Mark? This is a good. You heard that question.
Yes,
Let's
she
repeat it for him.
can.
Repeat that question.
I
We got
have my ring.
we have a married man in the audience. We want to hear this question. Tune in.
Yes, dear.
Say the question again.
If the engagement is broken, can the woman keep the ring?
He said she can?
Now, hold on. Is it the engagement or the marriage?
I'm saying
Let's
the
say
engagement.
divorce.
Because, divorce is given. I'm keeping my ring. Like, I'm melting my stuff down to go a nice neck piece. So, okay, here's the law states when an engagement is broken, the agreement to keep the ring is broken.
You can't say the engagement because the engagement means if
It's a promise pending
no,
the
listen, if
nuptials.
the engagement, he's bought the ring and she's denying it. So by right, I think the man should take the ring back.
How do you know she's denying it? Because he could have cheated.
Well, of course.
Raheem could have cheated. Because here's the thing. In a court of the law, I'm just saying, a friend told me.
The person who breaks the contract, right?
The person who breaks the contract. So if he gave me the ring and
But if
he broke the
cheated, like,
contract.
why do you want to keep the ring?
Because
Like,
it's
why
my
would you want
ring.
Why the
anything?
woman want to keep the ring or the man
Right.
take the ring? The
I'm
woman.
saying,
Right. So
why
what
you
you gonna
want
do?
it?
Go pawn it? What
It should be none of your concern what I choose to do with the ring.
I
She
want
wanna go
my
pawn it?
stuff back.
No. If you cheated, why do you get the ring back?
Because he paid for it.
Lies you tell. The lies you tell.
That's the reason you get
The
a refund at the
lies
store.
you
Because you
tell.
paid for it.
If
Nope.
you cheated,
If you cheated,
guess what?
the ring
You
is
should have thought
mine.
about
What?
that.
But,
You should have thought
but,
about
but
that
guess
price
what's gonna
tag.
happen though? But guess what's gonna happen? Okay, we split. We go our own different ways. She's not gonna walk around with that ring.
Exactly.
Who
So
says
what?
that?
With the ring? Where's the ring
Listen
going?
to me. I want you to hear me good. I'm getting the ring melted down into a nice neck piece of earrings. I'm going to get that ring melted down.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna have
Keep that-
mine.
Keep that negativity close to your
Just
heart.
saying. Just letting you know right now. So Denzel, if you
No,
want to
no,
go ahead and
no.
get engaged to me, I mean, I'm gonna accept that ring.
You just expose your petty demon right there.
Now, if you
you
want
gonna be
me
petty
to live
as
in the
hell. Like,
back-
look, you ain't getting this damn ring back. I don't care what. Like, you can take the dog. You
Right.
can take
Run me
all
my
the
ring.
cars
You gonna run me my
outside.
ring.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Take
cheated on me,
everything.
I keep the ring. You cheat, I keep. All right,
Nah.
Now, if I'm just saying, honey, I just don't think this is gonna work. I don't want to get married anymore. Then okay, yeah.
Run it
so okay,
back.
right,
Run it
okay,
back.
I run it
So
back.
we
in
talking
that,
about if she,
in
if
that
somebody
case,
broke the code.
in that
If
case,
somebody- if the man messed up to the fact where the woman doesn't want to get married anymore, then he should have thought about that price tag. He was
okay.
doing whatever he was doing.
Man, look, I'm gonna catch her when she ain't at home at work and snatch my ring and gone about my
Lies you
business.
tell.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
My brother Raheem Jr.
We just
gonna be
to
up
fight
in
it
there.
out. We ain't together anymore. We ain't together no more anyway. I'm gonna go steal that ring once she's gone.
Okay, here's a question. Oh wait, love in the workplace? Yes or no?
Say it again.
Love in the workplace? Yes or no?
I mean,
90% of relationships pops off in the
I
workplace.
guess the career guru has to say something.
That's what you're talking about. Finding a relationship in your
The workplace?
Yeah. So
You have to set boundaries. I use that word a lot. You have to set boundaries if you're going that route. I wouldn't recommend, in some employment places, it's actually not allowed if you're working, if you're reporting to that person, or that that person reports to you, or if you're in that same department, that fraternizing, they have codes against that. But just like Pat said, a lot of relationships start out in the workplace. You'll be surprised,
True.
especially large organizations where we might work for the same employer, but I might not see you,
Right.
every day.
Yeah.
That I think that's fine. Again, please be
I-
wise. Understand what your employee guidelines are, and set boundaries. Stay professional.
She's so professional, ain't she?
she's
But that, I mean, no, you're right. Go ahead. I mean, you stating the facts there.
Because if it gets out of hand, and you at work, and
Yeah.
you see me at work, and now it's a problem. Now you can't work. You can't do your job because you all over the place.
Oh, Belinda. Oh. No,
You know.
that's not a real name. Just hold on 1 second. We have a question. Okay, go ahead, shoot.
So if that goes for the workplace, what about like school and college? Because in our age, that's considered your workplace. You know what I mean? That's your foundation of considering getting a job in a career. So if you date in your school, do you think that's acceptable?
It's a difference because your career usually gives you your livelihood. When you're in school, you're there to get your education. You don't really have anything like financially to lose, or if you lose your job, that can affect your mortgage, that can affect your everything, and so with school, but you still have to make sure to keep your boundaries when you're in school and things like that. But a lot of people, especially college, a lot of people meet in college and date. I mean that's normal.
Good question, though.
yeah, that was a very good question.
And in college, you don't. I mean, now if you dating a professor, you got a different situation.
You better get that A. I don't
All right.
encourage it, but I understand.
All of a a sudden you got free tuition and you've been, spending extra time
Okay.
in the billing department, then you know what's going on.
Your mama does not encourage that, but I understand. All right, what's the next question we have? Do we have another question? Oh, well, you can ask this one.
What is this? In a relationship, what does it mean to feel protected and secure?
This is both for women and men. So, in a relationship, what does it feel, as a man, what does it mean to you to be a protector and someone that is securing your relationship? And as a woman, how does it feel, or what does it mean when you say you want security and want to be protected? What does that mean to you? So, fellas, we're going to go with y'all first. Brandon. Brandon loved to skate. He loved to skate. Let me just say this for the record.
You should have saw that look. You look at me
Brandon
like,
hates
man, that's your type of shit.
questions. He hates these questions.
He looked at me
He
like,
rather
man,
talk
that's
about
your type.
marching on Capitol Hill.
I ain't got no kind of problems.
You know.
Oh, shit.
Hilarious.
All right. So, I mean, I guess say protection seems to be pretty simple. Like, I think most women just want to feel like they're with somebody that would protect them if there was any danger around, somebody that's going to, be there for the long term. I think women guard their, or think about protection saying that somebody's going to, be there, that they can begin to depend on them. And that'll tie into the security part of it, because, if you got somebody that you trust to be there, you can't be no more secure than that.
Someone that you trust to be there.
Yeah, that's huge. That's why trust is so huge. They always say, and people say it all the time, but I don't think they ever really give it thought to really know what that means. Like, trust is every part of your relationship. Like, everything feeds into that. Like, that's the one thing. That's why if you don't have it, they end so fast.
Pat?
Well, being a protector, as a man, and if you're in a relationship with a woman, you're supposed to, that's a man's duty to be the protector of your household. And then far as being secure, a woman wants that, they want that shoulder to lean on, or that person to depend on when times get sticky for them. Somebody they know they can trust at all aspects in their marriage. As a man, that's our duty. If we gonna step to that level and be serious and be in a relationship and take on that task as a husband, that's like I say, all across the board, that's your job.
Okay,
I
Ree.
think my wife might like that answer.
Yeah, I know it.
She waiting for that one.
She said, I did. Okay.
If she listens to this live, she probably gonna text me. Or she might say, that nigga's a damn lie. She might get that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she been waiting to get on this show. Trust me, she's waiting. She's dying to get on the show.
We coming, girl. We coming to Baton Rouge. We want to talk.
We want to have girl talk.
Oh, shit. Y'all tripping, man.
For me, being protected is more than just like the physical, like protecting me from physical danger. I have this conversation with Mark all the time. I'm like, protection also means that I'm not out anywhere looking crazy. Like, protect my honor.
Absolutely.
Protect me in that way. Security as well, and I acknowledge, a lot of times we take things for granted. Yes, we're married, and I love my husband, but I also acknowledge the fact that there are married men out there that don't go home. So the fact, I'm always grateful for him and talk to him about that. It's like, thank you for me. Thank you for that we have the relationship where we honor each other. That is what protection and security mean for me. Outside of just the physical thing, protect me, if something going on,
Right.
But beyond that,
Right.
the emotional protection, I guess. So.
Well, and that's what, and my big thing is, of course, just what you said about protecting. Protecting is sometimes having a foresight to see how you should move and how you should respond. So naturally, of course, I mean, a guard dog can physically protect me. So I need a little bit more than just that physical protection. I need you to have that foresight. And a true king and a true leader and a protector of his home has that foresight to be very,
right there.
very careful on how he moves. Just like she
king, a leader,
said, that's right. Because
protector.
I don't want to be looking crazy out in them streets.
Y'all have a tough job.
And security. Now, this is a huge one for me. Oftentimes, I work. I make sure everything is secure financially. Well, security doesn't necessarily mean finances. Not for me. Security is one of those things. I want to, just like what Brandon said. I want to definitely be able to trust you. I want to make sure that I can rest in what your word that you've given me and your movements.
You know what? Y'all just made this fun for me. Y'all gonna make me go through these questions. I'm gonna start questioning y'all. Now, everything that you just said in that, like, cause I hopped on trust the first time around. Now the second time around, I'm gonna say understanding. A lot of times in households, because we hear men complaints all the time. If we do 9 things right, forgive us for 9. I mean, forgive us for 10. Please forgive us for 10. Because you can't be all things at all times. And
Correct.
I think, and I think that, like you said, when we start to complain back, it's like, look, I go to work, I come home, I treat you respectfully as often as I can if you're not on my nerves. And even in those moments, like, we never really realize, and this men and women, how many times our mate was like, do they know who they talking to right now? But they held it. They didn't cause an argument. They didn't do nothing. Like, it's not the first time that usually we go off. It's the accumulation of things.
Right.
So we have to be more aware in our relationships that we are not always perfect.
True. But in all of our imperfections, we have to be constant about certain things. See, I'm certainly, you have to be constant. See, here's the thing. I may have a bad day or a bad moment that I may miss it. But me missing it and me choosing to do opposite of my commitment to you is unacceptable. So you can't lay the groundwork, and I don't know if we're talking about separate things, but you cannot lay the groundwork of certain certain things, a certain atmosphere, and then all of a sudden when I question on you on it, it's like, oh, you can't forgive me what happened 2 weeks ago. That's the past. Well, the past is 2 weeks ago, so I'm still in my feelings about something that happened 2 weeks ago.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
But that's it. Well, I'm saying in relationships, why aren't we more selfless in things? Because we're walking around telling a person we love them almost 365 days of the year, yet we refuse to forgive them for that thing they did 2 weeks ago. Why?
Well,
why can't you forgive me for what I did 2 weeks ago if you love me so much?
I don't know if it's necessarily a forgiveness thing or if it's necessarily, or I bring it up to you and because of your response to it. Because here's the thing, if you are really apologetic for what you did, right?
I can be.
If you're apologetic for what you did, then we can move from there. But oftentimes you met with someone that's not apologetic because they've done this certain thing over and over and over again, and yet you want me to continue to forgive you for that. And that's not going to happen.
But that person, when a person does something over and over again, they've actually removed the responsibility from themselves. Because if a person continues to do something, now it's on you. It's like if somebody was punching your daughter in the face, it's going to be for your daughter to get this person off of them, start punching back, or remove yourself from the problem.
Right.
Because the punch is going to keep coming.
Right.
Yeah.
So they've laid the groundwork already for you to make a decision because they've made their decision already.
Absolutely. So again, is it the issue because you done one thing 2 weeks ago because you have an issue with someone continue to bring it up to you?
I think we.
Because that's what's called a relationship.
I think.
Because unless I'm okay with it, I'm going to talk about it until I'm okay with it. And because you did wrong to me, I think we need to talk about it.
Do you think maybe people have difficulty with forgiveness because they don't see their own imperfections?
That might be it.
That may be, but I
want to work from a place.
I don't think so.
I'm asking because a lot of times I'll sit and say, something happened or something didn't go right, and I'm like, well, he's human.
Exactly.
Right.
Like that's it.
And that's
where's
wisdom and maturity.
Where's
I
the
agree.
line drawn is to say, okay, it's beyond me having, you know, I'm going to forgive. I have to forgive.
That's right.
For my peace
But a
of
lot
mind,
of people
correct.
mix up forgiveness and holding on, I guess. It's like, oh, I forgive, so I
Right.
can stay. No, you can forgive. And
But
let
that
go.
doesn't mean you're gonna forget it. You get what I'm saying?
But you have to. Like I always say, like there is
No,
no,
you can't
There's
no.
there's no forgiveness without forgetting, because if you're still holding on to that, like in the back, like that's your trump card. Like you holding that
So-
joint like the ace at the end of the
so-
spades game, and you can't do that. Like
No.
relationships have got to be about. Is it absolution? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like you got to step outside of yourself. Like being in a relationship, you've got to elevate to a point to where this ain't that tit for tat, right or wrong kind of thing. It's like I love
agree.
you for the moments that you're not going to get it right, because you're going to try to get it right instead of
Okay.
hammering you in the head.
If you're
for the
gonna
time
try
you
to
didn't
get it right, that's
That's
my
the
issue.
point.
If you're gonna try to get it right, because you have some people that
But then,
are
then
doing
that's not
things.
on them. Then it's not on them no more. That's on you.
Absolutely.
Because I'm saying, if we have an understanding of what I desire from you as a man or as the woman in my life, if you do not give that to me, it's on me to leave you. That's it.
I agree.
Because I'm not going to keep arguing with you and keep trying to tell you to do something that you've shown that you don't want to do.
Right.
I agree.
It's not on them. Like we've got to have that thing in us that's like this thing is on me now. So I've got to make this decision to either move forward or accept this as the standard in my
At a certain
relationship.
point, just like you said, they're no longer doing it to you.
Right.
I mean, you're allowing this,
Yep.
you know, to take
You're allowing
place. I can't continue to get mad at something that continues to happen. I don't like it, and I'm not doing anything about it.
Right.
right.
Right. So we're gonna wrap this episode up. It was a good one. I see Brandon kind of woke up at the end, but you
Yep,
know.
because I'm gonna have some fun with it now. Like I said, look, I'm gonna start questioning every aspect of it. Like, really? Is that how she felt? What did she do last week? Huh? I know because she didn't cook on Tuesday. That man
I
came
can't.
home, he was hungry. She said she was tired, she didn't feel like cooking, and he was mad.
Right.
He ain't say nothing.
Until next time, it's Cash.
It's Ree.
Boy,
Pat.
boy, I tell you.
Yeah, it's the guys. Yes.
And,
I mean, yeah.
That is.
and we're out.